Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday, February 10th, and a beautiful morning outside. Look at Mount Washington there. Look at the streets of North Conway yesterday. That was beautiful yesterday. I think it's well worth to relive that. But a beautiful morning outside. A little cold, though. There's definitely some wind chill going on out there. Definitely not as windy as yesterday. Rob Clark here with you in the morning. How are you? I awoke yesterday morning to the sound of wind, basically just blowing everything around, and I had to actually go outside. I had a tarp over my trailer, and I had to take it off because it was blowing all over the place. So that was interesting. But yeah, 38 miles an hour at my house yesterday. So definitely a windy morning, and definitely windy on top of the rock pile. We'll definitely chat with them about that in a few minutes when we get together with them. And Hans and Becca are here with me this morning in the control booth. And there they are this morning, looking fine as always. Fine as always. Hans, you clean up well, you know. And so we got a lot of great things going on the show. We're going to talk again about the Cupcake Battle. What a great event that is. That's coming up next weekend. So we'll find out more information about that. Plus we have event reports. Plus we have a bunch of watch and wins to give away. Let me go into my watch and win pile here. I've got a Shawnee Peak gift certificate. I have a Bretton Woods gift certificate. And I have two passes to Jackson Cross Country. And what a year for cross country ski areas. Boy, oh boy. And I was surprised. I drove through Jackson yesterday. And the number of people out cross-country skiing, I'm thinking, well, that's windy, but, you know, that's the beauty of cross-country skiing. You stay down low, go through the trees or whatever. And so, yeah, there were tons of people out skiing yesterday. So we'll revisit or visit our ski reports in just a little while, let you know what's happening at your favorite ski areas. And a little better than yesterday morning. Most, well, they're all open, and just a couple have a few lifts that might be on a wind hold throughout the day or throughout the morning, but we'll find out about that in just a little while. Hans, Becca, what's going on there? How are you?
We're good. You look you fit in nicely with your nice shirt amongst those evergreens.
I know. I do. I feel like
you look good and
he was there a minute ago. What happened to him? So. All right, we got a lot of things to talk about today. Let's talk about the weather and see what is happening weather-wise. So temperatures around the area this morning: Ospey 17, Conway 16, Jackson 12. Mount Washington definitely brisk, a negative 13 this morning, and still a little breezy up there. And so what's happening, you say? Well, I'm going to tell you what's happening. High pressure is going to slide southeast towards the mid-Atlantic today. We'll see some passing high-level clouds as drier air works in. And then high clouds will return later in the day, and overnight as a weak low drives south of the region. And Monday we'll see high pressure building down from the northwest, providing another day of fair weather skies with cold and breezy conditions. But we may get some warmer conditions as we come up towards the middle of the week, Tuesday and into the middle of the week. So we'll see what happens there. So the forecast today, mostly sunny, wind chill values as low as 16 below this morning. So be aware of that if you go out. Temperatures around 20 degrees, but winds coming out of the northwest 10 to 15, gusting up to 30. Tonight, partly cloudy, wind chill values as low as -4, winds about 6, winds coming out of the west about 10 miles per hour. Then on Monday, mostly sunny, 28 degrees, but starting off the day again cold, wind chills as low as -7 in the AM. And then Tuesday, another nice day, sunny, wind chill values as low as 6 below in the morning. So definitely chilly as we have here. And temperatures around 22, chance of snow about 70% during the day there on Tuesday. So we will, of course, see what is going to happen during the course of the week. It's New England. Today, mostly in the clear, under partly sunny skies atop Mount Washington. Temperatures around -5, but winds again part of the story. 60 to 80 miles per hour. Could get gusts up to 100 miles per hour up there. That's going to result in wind chills 40 below to 50 below up there on the summit of Mount Washington, and definitely the surrounding area is going to be pretty chilly too. But pretty cool photo there of the observatory deck. To see all that snow just piled up there. Yeah. Not a bad looking morning up on the summit of Mount Washington this morning. Not a bad looking morning at all. All right, and we of course have plenty more to go, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
We're skiing doubles this winter at Attash and Wildcat, just outside North Conway, New Hampshire. With trails for all abilities, including 80 acres of glades and 3 terrain parks, there will be something for everyone. It's 2 times the adventure, twice the terrain, and the best après scene this side of Stuttgart. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
I'm Christy Rochette, inviting you to explore the White Mountains. Every day on White Mountains TV, we show you the best things to do, the best restaurants, the best deals, plus update you on weather, conditions, and events. You're here to experience the White Mountains. We'll make your experience better. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Austin Powers here, groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterdays is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village. The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village. Online at zebs.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. There's a nice shot outside of our North Conway Village cam. Cars just kind of zipping by there. Oh, now they stop. There they go again. And look at that. The sun just rising up. The sun is rising over Zeb's General Store. Kind of, I don't know what the word is. Cool, I guess is the right word there. And our North Conway Village live camera is available 24 hours a day on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is thanks to our friends there at Zeb's General Store. An old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can also go online at zebs.com. And a fine day to go. Well, that's a great shot there of the North Conway Village and taking a look at the sun coming up. Bright sunny day. So, hey, you know what today would probably also be a good day for, Hans? Skiing. Absolutely. So we're going to go into our ski report right now. I'm not saying, I shouldn't have said might be. Today is a great day to go skiing. So, absolutely. So let's take a look at our ski conditions. They are presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and also recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And speaking of Bretton Woods, they are operating on 58 of their trails today, 366 acres, 33 miles of ski, and 9 lifts, machine groomed, loose, granular. And of course, Bretton Woods, as they say, you know, wind not a factor there. Bretton Woods, and has affected lift operations to 16 out of 5,873 days. And of course, they've been out grooming everything, 48 trails, and no lifts on Windhold. Actually, as speaking of that with them. So the lifts start opening up at 8 a.m. this morning, so you can definitely check that out. Don't forget also the kids' snowmobile park is open. The climbing wall is there. Plus also check out some fine food at all of their places, including the Stickney Cabin, Latitude 44, and Lucy's Crawford's Food Court. So all of those right up there at Bretton Woods. And that's an incredible. I didn't say anything because I was awestruck by that photo. That's a great photo. It also can you go back to that photo for a sec? The last one. When I first kind of glanced over, I thought it was an ocean view. You know, because look at how blue the mountains look.
Yeah, or Lake Tahoe or something.
Yeah, it does. I glanced over and I thought that was like an ocean view.
Not Tahoe, folks.
No, that's pretty cool, though. Wow, I like that one. Cool, Bretton Woods. How about Attitash? Let's talk about them. Because they're skiing on 55 trails, all of them freshly groomed today, by the way. All freshly groomed trails. 242 acres, 19 miles of ski, and 8 lifts, machine groomed and frozen granular. So yeah, they've gotten all their trails out there grooming. As they say on their website, you know, why not start on Thad's Choice, go down Middle Ptarmigan, and then just make your way. Also, 3 Abenaki events at the Abenaki Parks this weekend, or this winter. Next weekend, they've got their skier border cross in the Kachina Park, and also the Big Air and Slopeside competitions on the 23rd. So definitely check that out. And boy, so you know, fine skiing over there at Attitash. Well, that would not be a groomed trail in that photo. Cranmore Mountain is skiing on a base of 20 to 30 inches. 48 of their trails are open, 166 acres, 12 miles. All their lifts are going. It's machine groomed and loose granular. And, you know, some of the skiers, you know, might have had a little difficulty with some wind yesterday, but I bet they had the groomers out. I bet they were just kind of moving things around and making sure the conditions are fabulous. So, Cranmore, of course, open today from 8:30 to 4 p.m. and a Bluebird Day there at Cranmore. Don't forget the Tubingen Mountain Adventure Park is also open. And if you want, you can also get first tracks. If you're a season pass holder, get some first tracks with the GM Ben Wilcox. And then head over to the Maestro Hut for some pastries and coffee. So, and at 9:30, historian and writer and our good friend Tom Eastman is going to chat a bit about the 80th anniversary of Hannah Schneider's arrival in North Conway. So that'll be a fun thing to be able to listen to Tom talk about that at Cranmore. King Pine is 100% open with a base of 24 to 36 inches, 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts, machine groomed, and loose granular. And so lots of great skiing for you there at King Pine. Again, open from 8:30 to 4 p.m. today, and they've got snow tubing from 10 to 6 today. And the Twisted Pine Terrain Park is open, and also the Purity Spring Resort Snowshoe and Cross Country Reserve was groomed this morning, is open with about 12 kilometers of skate and track groom on that. So definitely great things to enjoy there. Don't forget, they've also got a Sunday afternoon fun day ticket. So check that out at King Pine. Shawnee Peak over in Bridgeton, Maine has 32 of their trails open, 4 lifts, machine groom, loose granular, and they're skiing on a base of 24 to 34 inches over there. And they have a sunrise skin and pancake breakfast, but well, you'd be there already enjoying it. So, but today they've got lots of great skiing there, and you can also ski this afternoon from 12:30 to 4:30 for just $32.99. So check that all out at Shawnee Peak. Sunday River is skiing on 93 of their trails, 28 to 40 inches, 507 acres, 37 miles of skiing, 11 lifts, 1 to 2 new inches of snow in the last 3 days. It's machine groomed, it's hard packed. Some of their upper lifts may be on a wind hold. They started off the day on a wind hold, so as they say, just check back with that. But as you can see, they do have 11 of their lifts going this morning, so just kind of check that out. If you have the Sunday River app, you can check that, and that will tell you exactly what lifts are going on. And don't worry, they've got some special deals going on this week because it's Valentine's Day, and they love to do some special things with Valentine's Day, including lift tickets as low as $69, overnight stays from $89, spa specials, and so much more. So definitely check that out at Sunday River. Wildcat Mountain is operating on 20 trails today, 134 acres, 9 miles, 4 lifts, machine groom, and frozen granular. And of course, sunny days for them up there. And as they say, the grooming crew has been hard at work yesterday and overnight, laying out a stellar patch of corduroy. I like that. Stellar patch of corduroy. And I would call that a stellar patch of corduroy right there. Very stellar, very corduroy. So, Hans, did you ever wear wide wale corduroys?
Wide wale?
Wide wale corduroys. You know what they are, don't you?
Well,
you know corduroys.
I wore a lot of corduroy when I was younger.
Well, you had your Levi's corduroys, but they were the finer corduroys. But then there was the wide wale corduroys. They were thicker.
Oh, yes. I do believe I did now that I think about it.
I wore a lot of corduroys in my youth.
Becca wear
Becca, did you wear corduroys?
Everyone wore corduroy. Yeah. Becca says she used to wear the wide wale corduroy as well. So it's an eternal.
I grew up in the 70s. That's what we wore.
Yeah. And then the mountain's dressed in wide wale today.
Sup?
All right. Okay.
I had a chart when I was when in college. A friend of mine made me this chart of what clothes would go together. What shirts would go with what pants.
I think those were called Garanimals.
So I would be kind of like Granimals. She made me this chart so that I would be color because she said there's certain shirts you couldn't wear. I was wearing a lot of pinks, a lot of blues, a lot of reds.
Red with blue clashing. Yeah.
Red and blue do not clash, Hans.
Oh.
Red and blue go together well.
Oh.
I'll take you outside on that one, Hans.
Well.
But, so I had this little, and I would, refer back to my chart. So, that was my life,
Well, I didn't wear Garanimals. So let's.
They weren't Garanimals, but they were kind of the same.
Okay.
She made them the same theory, so.
Get the.
Yeah. All righty. Hey, are we going to give something away? All right. I have a ski ticket to Shawnee Peak over there in Bridgeton, Maine, and we just back up here and see how many They got 36 of their trails open today. All their lifts are going. And they've just been doing great, just great skiing over there at Shawnee Peak. So how about you partake in a day there at Shawnee Peak? So we have a ski ticket for you. We're just previewing it right now, so don't call yet. We're going to preview the question, and you'll have a chance to win a pass to Shawnee Peak if you can answer this question. For the winter season of 2017-2018, New Hampshire was tied for 4th in the country for number of operating ski resorts, which was 30. What state was it tied with? What state was it tied? I want to know what number 1 was, too. That's interesting. So 30 resorts, 30 operating resorts in New Hampshire. Back in the heyday, it was over 100, you know. Yeah, in the heyday.
There were. And speaking of wide whale tails in the 70s, there really were. There were a lot of small ski resorts.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, they were waning even in the 70s.
Right.
When I was a little bit younger. But, yeah, they were all over.
What we would refer to as mom-and-pop ski areas.
Yeah.
I had to explain that to my son the other day when I said, oh, it's a mom-and-pop store. He had no idea what that was.
A lot of rope tows around.
A lot of rope tows.
Yeah.
Becca, do you know what a mom-and-pop store is? Okay, I thought, I heard you say that you didn't know what that was, so. I don't know. Mom and pop, I love that term. I think it's just, to me, it's just, it defines a term. I worked for a grocery store that was basically, it was a mom-and-pop grocery store.
She didn't know what granimals were.
Oh, granimals. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, let's take a break.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach. The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobsters, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Professionally showcased and complemented with bold, inspiring photography, each edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe portrays colorful stories of life in the valley and can be found in over 250 local businesses. Live explores local products, libations, and agriculture, reflects on unique people, businesses, and recreation, and digs deep into rich valley history. Pick up your own keepsake copy of Vibe, available at one of your favorite local businesses, or read it online at mwvvibe.com.
Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I was just looking for some temperatures right here, because you know why? We're going to take a look around the White Mountains. That's right. And we're going to take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And I tell you, though, that's the type of person you wanted on your side yesterday when it was windy and cold and blowing. So, hey, speaking of temperatures around the area, that is Conway at 14 degrees at the moment, right there, and a beautiful shot of Mount Washington and Conway and our favorite trees right there in the front. And neat spot, neat photo there. And North Conway Village also hanging out at 14 degrees this morning, just a little bit before 8 o'clock. Cars going by, going here, going there. Where are they all going, Hans? Where are they going? And moving on, what do we got? We got the summit of Mount Washington. The summit of Mount Washington is a brisk -10 degrees. -10 degrees on the summit of Mount Washington right now. That's not counting the wind, of course. So definitely a brisk day up there on the summit. If you move to the base of Mount Washington and go to Pinkham Notch, it's at 10 degrees. So just the opposite. So you've got your 10 degrees, 10 degrees. And that's Bretton Woods. And Bretton Woods is also at 10 degrees this morning. So not a lot of fluctuation in temperatures this morning. But a neat shot there from Bretton Woods. And I think that's the same cloud you could see from the other side. There's Pinkham Notch this morning. 10 degrees there in Pinkham Notch. That's the base of Wildcat Mountain, as a matter of fact. In case you didn't know that. Just in case you didn't know that. All right, so we have taken a look around the White Mountains, brought to you by White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And taking a look at our forecast now and what we've got going on today. Mostly sunny, wind chill values as low as 16 below this morning. Temperatures around 20 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest 10 to 15. Could get some gusts still today, up to 30 miles per hour. And then tonight, partly cloudy, wind chill values as low as -4. Temperatures again around 6 degrees. On Monday, mostly sunny, temperatures around 28, wind chill values as low as -7 in the morning, so be aware of that. Winds coming out of the northwest about 10. And then on Tuesday, another day starting off sunny, 22 degrees, wind chill values as low as 6 below in the morning. Chance of snow about 70%, could get some snow on Tuesday and into Wednesday. So we're kind of keeping an idea, keeping a look on that. So we took a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. Always there for you. Hey, Hans, I'm going to give a shout out right now. Am I allowed to give a shout out?
Please do.
I'm going to give a shout out. So yesterday morning, I'm sitting there listening to the wind, as I said, and then I didn't realize, but all of a sudden, I didn't have what you call that, internet, working. And then I realized a little while later that the power had gone out, but I didn't know that. So not soon after that, there comes, one of the power trucks coming up the road, and they stop right by my pole there. So I went out and I offered the guys some coffee, but then I realized I couldn't make them coffee because I had no power. But so I was thinking, oh yeah, you're looking at me like that. So I offered them cold water. But so I was thinking, kudos to those guys and gals yesterday. Working the lines, getting power restored. We had a pole down just up the road from me, so they had to replace a pole and all the wires. And it's cold and windy, and I always applaud them. So definitely a shout out to all the power workers yesterday, any day in the winter, but
absolutely,
especially on a day like yesterday.
Marty Bash was our host yesterday morning. He's my neighbor, literally just a stone's throw, and a big tree came down right in front of Marty Bash's house yesterday morning. So thanks to the crew, we had a show yesterday, because it would have just. Yeah, we were both Marty and I were stuck behind a big tree. So.
Oh wow.
The show continued thanks to. Yes, you're right. What does the wind sound like? By the way. Yeah, what's it sound like blowing through the internet?
Blowing through the internet. I don't know. I'd have to look it out.
Crickets.
Well, Hans, at my house, I have some wind chimes. At my house, really cool ones. Not like they're not like a little thing. They're nice. They're really the heavy-duty wind chime. But I have them strategically placed so I can know what the wind direction is.
Inside your house?
Well, because I hear the wind chime. So there's one that is like just outside on one of my bedroom windows. That if the wind was coming from the east or south, it would chime, but it was making no noise yesterday because the wind was coming from the west. So that was hitting another wind chime. So.
Well, that is a magical old Yankee idea there.
Well, bell buoy. You know what bell buoys are, of course.
Yes, I do.
Bell buoys, of course, out in the ocean. They have these buoys, and they gong, and they rock with the waves, and they gong. And some of the older bell buoys had 4 bells on them. And so one arm was the north arm, one arm was the south arm, one arm was the east arm. So if it was a constant, bong, bong, fishermen would know, okay, that means the waves are breaking or, hitting it from the south side. And then if it was a high pitch, it might be the north side. I don't know what the tones were. But really cool.
Yeah.
So not only telling you that, okay, it's foggy and you're near a buoy, but also telling you the direction. Yeah, very, very Yankee. I'm very pleased with that of my wind chime.
We appreciate, and we'll just sail right out of this segment.
All right, let's do that. Actually, let's sail right into cross-country skiing.
Great segue, Rob.
And so the cross-country area is still doing fine, even after some of our weather this week. So let's take a look at our cross-country conditions. Brent Woods is skiing on all their trails, 57 trails with 51 kilometers of classic, 51 kilometers skate groomed, machine groomed in variable conditions, 18 to 24 inches of skiable terrain there. And they've had over 159 inches of snow up at Bretton Woods this season. That's a lot of snow. So they're just grooming it out, getting it all perfect for you. So 100% of their trails open. Very cool. Bear Notch, 28 to 38 inches of snow, 30 kilometers classic, 35 kilometers skate groom, loose granular, and powder. And of course, Bear Notch being one of those trails that, or trail centers, that when it's windy, they've got some great tree spots so you can avoid the wind conditions there. And so they have a nice machine groom, loose granular. And of course, as they always do, they groom for quality over quantity with 20 kilometers freshly groomed right there at Bear Notch. Great Glen Trails, 19 kilometers classic, 26 kilometers skate groom, 2 inches of snow in the last 6 days, 14 to 24 inches in machine groomed loose granular conditions for them up there. And don't forget, you can ski with the Naturalists next week on February 16th. And then don't forget, on the 17th, 18th, and 19th, it's Penguins and Polar Bears Nordic Ski Camp up there. Focus on games and fun while teaching cross-country ski basics for kids 6 to 11 years old up there at Great Glen Trails. Fat biking, too. Can do some fat biking. How about Jackson Cross Country? They're on a base of 15 inches. 50 kilometers classic, 50 kilometers skating, inch of new snow in the last 4 days of machine groomed, and wet snow up there at Jackson. And as they say, they've rolled out the white carpet through the covered bridge and onto the Ellis River Trail. And you can go out to the Cocoa Cabin, the fire pit that's open from 11 to 2. Prospect Farm is groomed for classic and skate skiing. And the Wentworth Resort course has fresh classic tracks and skate grooming. So lots of great skiing for you there at Jackson Cross Country. Cool. That's all good news. Hey, coming up, we're going to talk about the cupcake battle coming on. We're also going to do some Watch You Win, and we're going to do the observatory report, and we'll do that all when we return.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Skiers 13 and up will love Cranmore's Get Skiing and Riding program. Discover Skiing and Riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, Soaring Eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook. Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Sunday River, Maine. Size, variety, and most of all, snow you can depend on all season long. Sunday River is located in the western mountains of Maine, just 1 hour from North Conway and 90 minutes from Portland, Maine. The resort is home to 135 trails and glades spread across 8 interconnected mountain peaks. With a trail network over 3 miles wide, the resort offers plenty of terrain for everyone, ranging from groomed cruisers to steeps, glades, and terrain parks. In addition to all this terrain, Sunday River has a total of 15 lifts, including 5 high-speed lifts, to ensure you'll spend your day making turns rather than waiting in line. To learn more about Sunday River, to save on lift tickets, and to check the latest snow conditions, visit sundayriver.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. We're chatting with Tom Padham from the summit of Mount Washington. Tom, how are you this morning?
Doing great. Yeah, it was an incredible 24 hours or so here with a peak wind gust of 148 miles an hour yesterday at about 7 o'clock in the morning, the highest that we've seen in 12 years. So really incredible day to be up here.
And what was because I was thinking that there was a gust over 150 just a few years ago. Was that 12 years ago now?
So April 2007 was the last time we had a higher gust than the 148 that we just saw. That was 156 miles an hour, actually. We saw 141 back in 2016, and then besides that, we haven't seen winds over 140.
Wow. I mean, I guess I'm thinking back to the one, because I remember it was over 150. So, wow, I'm definitely dating myself that I thought that 12 years ago was just a couple of years ago. So that was anybody outside at the time?
I had just come back inside. It was still gusting over 140 during the observation as I was de-icing the tower there. Luckily, with the force of the wind there, I was able to basically remove that ice from lower down where I was a little more sheltered, but it was still incredibly loud and very, very difficult to really do anything outside.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, I was saying here earlier, I woke up to the wind blowing by my house. I had a peak gust in my house yesterday of 38, and I'm going, so I can't imagine, when you're talking about 100-mile-an-hour winds and 140-mile-an-hour winds and 148, it's quite different than the little old 38 I had at my house.
Yeah, it's, the force of it, the sound of it, it's just incredible, really.
And so what's everything looking like today up there? What's your forecast going to be?
Sure. So for today, a little bit nicer, but still quite cold. It'll be mostly in the clear under partly sunny skies. We do have a wind chill warning in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have winds from the northwest here at 60 to 80 miles an hour with gusts up to 100. Temperature will be rising to around 5 below and the wind chill 40 to 50 below. Taking a look at tomorrow, we'll be improving a little bit more in the clear under partly sunny skies. Highs will be around 0. Winds from the northwest at 50 to 70 miles an hour with gusts up to 80. Wind chills rising up to 35 to 45 below, so still quite cold.
Absolutely. And the next few days, I understand there might be a storm coming in?
Yeah, we are keeping our eyes on a storm that's going to be moving into the area. It looks like in the late afternoon hours for Tuesday, and then really lasting through about noon Wednesday or so before those snow showers finally taper off, at least outside of the mountains. But looking at probably a good 6 to 12 inches of snow from the storm for most of the area, maybe a little bit more than that in the mountains.
Wow. And what about us down here in the valley? What is our forecast looking like?
Overall, not too bad for today. Mostly sunny, highs in the mid-20s, a little on the chilly side. Winds will still be breezy from the west at 10 to 15 miles an hour, so wind chills all the way down to about 15 below early this morning. And heading into Monday, mostly sunny, highs in the upper 20s, winds from the northwest around 10 miles an hour, and wind chills as low as about 5 below early in the morning.
Well, there you go. And of course, we'll keep an eye on that snowstorm coming in on Tuesday.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably going to be impacting our ship change here as well on the summit.
Well, hopefully it'll all time out perfectly.
Yeah, we'll see.
Absolutely. Hey, well, Tom, enjoy the weather up there, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Rob. Have a great day.
You too. Tom Padham up on the summit of Mount Washington. So peak gust SA of 148. That's amazing that I remember that peak gust of over 150, but it was 12 years ago. Wow. That's even before I knew you, Hans. Wow. All righty. So why don't we check out some events that are going on besides Windy Days? Definitely some events that are happening here in the Mount Washington Valley. And coming up, that was this weekend, the Whiteout Weekend and LGBTQ Party at Sunday River, finishing up today up there at Sunday River. And so, it's one of those things. There's always so many events that are going on. As we always say, if you do something, you're going to miss out on something else. So let's see what we're going to be checking out right now. So one of the things I want to tell you about is Cranmore's Valentine's Day half-price lift tickets. Advanced sales only, and that's going to happen on Thursday, February 14th. You can save on lift tickets this Valentine's Day. You got to buy them at least 24 hours in advance. You can purchase the tickets at cranmore.com. What a great way to wake up on Valentine's morning and say, honey, let's go skiing. So, pretty cool. They're at Cranmore. Attitash is presenting Attitash After Dark. Bud Light presents Crush, a Dave Matthews tribute band, on Saturday, February 16th from 8 to 11 p.m. Admission is free. It all starts at 3 p.m. with a Crush acoustic après ski, and then fireworks at 6:30. And then from 6:30 to 11, it's Attitash After Dark. And why not take to the dance floor from 8 to 11 when Crush starts performing? They're one of the few accurate and authentic representations of the current touring Dave Matthews Band, based out of Boston, Massachusetts since 2011. And drawing heavily from the albums which popularized the band back in the 1990s. Also at Attitash on Saturday, February 16th, Attitash brings back the ever-exciting Skier Bordercross Open to all who are willing to line up against friend or foe with a first-to-the-finish all-out race through berms, jumps, and rollers. The event will have your adrenaline pumping as you cross the finish line, wanting more. And don't forget, it's time for the weekly online Watch and Win question. Last week's prize was a Bretton Woods lift ticket. The question was, which of these three mountains is named after a Native American? Was it Mount Chocorua, Mount Kearsarge, Mount Wambeck, or Mount Moosilauke? Of course, the answer being Mount Chocorua. The winner, drawn from all correct responses, was Jill Ambrose. Congratulations, Jill. And this week's prize is a lift ticket valid at both Attitash and Wildcat. The question is, Mount Lafayette, which is 5,260 feet, is located in which range? Is it in the Presidential Range, the Carter-Moriah Range, the Sandwich Range, the Franconia Range? To answer, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and then we'll draw one winner from all of the correct answers. And don't forget, for information on any of these events or to submit your own event, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. Get local info, stream this show live, and enter contests for prizes on whitemountains.tv. And speaking of giving stuff away, why don't we give away a little Watch and Win fun right now? And so we have a ski pass to Shawnee Peak. And so you can go skiing over at Shawnee Peak over there in Bridgestein, Maine, just about a half hour from North Conway. Nice drive, too. And especially when you get there, the lake is right there. So you can go skiing at Shawnee Peak. And all you have to do is, of course, answer this Watch and Win question. Now it's going to be your opportunity call. So 603-356-3319. Did I get the number right? I think I got the number right. Yeah, no, I didn't. 356-6619. Where was I going there? For the winter season of 2017-2018, New Hampshire was tied for 4th in the country for number of operating ski resorts. What state was it tied with? Remember, one winner per household, please. Your answer must match our answer, which is not necessarily the correct answer. And good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I do. Was it Wisconsin?
Was it Wisconsin? Were we tied with Wisconsin? We were not tied with Wisconsin. So Wisconsin is, I will say it's in the top 4, but but not number 4. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, I'm going to say Colorado.
You're going to say Colorado, and you'd be a smart man to do it, because it would be, in fact, Colorado. And we have 30 ski areas in the state of New Hampshire, as does Colorado. I thought Colorado would have more. And who's on the phone?
Steve Dion.
Steve, how are you this morning?
Very good, very good.
Very good. Well, we have a pass for you to go skiing at Shawnee Peak over in Bridgeton, Maine.
Excellent, thank you.
Hey, Steve, do you know what state has the most ski areas?
What state?
Yeah, you don't get a bonus prize for sorry, but
the most ski areas.
Most ski areas in what state? We've got 30. What state has
ski areas?
Yeah, one state has 50 ski areas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what state has 50 ski areas? Would it be Colorado again?
It would not be. It would, in fact, be New York State. New York State has 50 ski areas. Steve, hold on the phone. We're going to get some more information from you. So, New York has 50 ski areas. Hard to believe. Probably a lot of the mom and pop ski areas over there in New York. So, all righty. That's our Watch and Win. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Austin Powers here, groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there, people. Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced. Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Outdoor winter adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest cross-country ski trail network in the East with premium daily grooming. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods, or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. No other cross-country ski area caters to kids and families like Jackson Ski Touring. Kids under 10 ski for free every day of the season. Special family ski lessons and new kids group lessons are available. Visit the expanded Storyland Element Garden or race on the Kids Ankle Biter Race Course. And ski to Jackson Ski Touring's Cocoa Cafe on the Ellis River Trail for roast your own marshmallow s'mores and locally made baked goods. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes only $21. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lesson. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop all on site. For more information, visit jacksonxc.org or call the Touring Center at 383-9355.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
McGrath's Tavern in North Conway is a chef-owned and operated Irish tavern and restaurant located in North Conway. Chef signatures include pistachio-crusted salmon, pork penne pasta, and Seamus's legendary pot roast. McGrath's was voted top 10 ski town burgers. Enjoy live music select nights in the tavern.
Enjoy a wonderful 5-course dinner or a bountiful country breakfast at the Notchland Inn, an 1860s granite mansion located on a 100-acre estate in the midst of the White Mountain National Forest. The Notchland Inn is located just outside of Bartlett, an idyllic Parts location.
Authentic Indian cuisine is here in North Conway at Shalimar of India. Owners, chefs Avtar and Danwan Singh are from Punjab, India. Shalimar makes every item from scratch and uses a traditional tandoor or clay oven to bake their breads. They also customize your meal to your desired level of spiciness.
Moat Mountain Smokehouse is a 174-seat brew pub, restaurant, and inn located in one of North Conway's historic buildings. Their award-winning ales and lagers are brewed on-site with fresh mountain water. Enjoy a pint in the pub or take home a growler, 22-ounce bomber bottle, or a few big cans.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And I want to point out our floral centerpiece right here. And our floral centerpiece is from Lemon and Tulips of Fryeburg, Maine. They're located right there on Main Street. And let Lemon and Tulips put tulips together this Valentine's Day. Give them a call at 207-935-7700. And why not get some fine Valentine's Day flowers for Valentine's Day? And what a nice job they have there. What a nice nice job they've done here. And each and every week when we get to see their centerpieces, it's always very nice. Let's check out some events going on here in the fine world of our world. Fine world of our world. There we go. And that's just reminding us that you're watching White Mountains Today. The 16th Annual Ice Harvest and Winter Carnival is going to happen at the Remick Country Doctor Museum and Farm next Saturday. It's a celebration of old-time winter tradition and more, located on the grounds of the historic farmstead. Try your hand at the many steps of harvesting ice blocks from the pond, then watch as they were carted and stored in the ice house. Enjoy seasonal festivities, outdoor activities, games, demonstrations, live music. Take a ride in a Model T antique snowmobile, see a Bob House display, farm animals, and new in 2019, take part in the 5K snowshoe race, which starts at 9 a.m. Registration, of course, is required. And so check that all out at the Remick Country Doctor Museum and Farm, right down there in pretty much main part of town. And Wildcat's going to have a torchlight parade next Saturday, February 16th. Ski Patrol and Ski School will journey down the hill just after dusk to form a torchlight parade. It's a great event that brings families and friends together on the ski mountain. It's going to happen between 5:30 and 6 p.m. at Wildcat. And King Pine Ski Area has February Vacation Week events, including a kids' fun race, horse-drawn sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, powder bag, moonlight snowshoe tour, all happening on Saturday. Monday, they'll have a silly slalom race. Tuesday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, another kids' fun race, night skiing, moonlight snowshoe tour. Thursday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, kids' fun race, campfire, and s'mores. And then on Friday, it's the Gold Rush. Candy and goodies can be found all over the Porcupine Trail, plus a snowshoe tour, campfire, s'mores, and then on Saturday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, powder bath, King's Mark Big Air Series, and all that's going to happen at King Pine. And of course, Hans and I are always very happy when we hear about powder bath. Powder bath. And the 8th annual Cupcake Battle at the North Conway Community Center is on Sunday, February 17th. It's a sweet fundraising event to benefit the Mount Washington Valley Promotions. Bakers will vie for prizes in 4 categories: professional, home, teen, or child. A $12 ticket entitles a guest to sample 1 miniature cupcake from each of the bakers and then cast the vote for their favorite in each category. Doors will be open to the public from 1 to 3:30 with tallying and awards directly following. And don't forget that White Mountains Today is live every morning of February Vacation. We're kicking it off President's Weekend with a Watch and Win Extravaganza. That's right. Tune in for your chance to win incredible prizes, including apparel and gear from Outdoor Research, Patagonia, and Thule. Local lift tickets, trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, and more. Watch it on your local cable TV or stream it from anywhere. Search for White Mountains Today live stream on YouTube, and you'll find your link on our website, whitemountains.tv. Watch and Win Extravaganza. Plus, we'll be here every day. Every day of the week. That's right. All righty. You know, I just mentioned the Cupcake Battle, and what a fun event that is, and it's been going on for several years now. Well, 8 years, as a matter of fact. This is going to be the 8th year of the Cupcake Battle. So Chris Prue sat down with Lisa Defoe, and they were talking about the Cupcake Battle, so let's listen in, shall we?
Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today live from North Conway, New Hampshire, back in our studios. I am with Lisa Defoe of Valley Promotions. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And I've got this problem, Lisa. I go around and I eat a cupcake. I'll go to one place, and then I'll go to another place. I'll eat a cupcake, and I have a hard time deciding which cupcake is the best. I've always wanted to know where are the best cupcakes. You're going to help me with that.
I'm going to help you with that, or we're going to help you with that. On February 17th, we have our 9th annual Cupcake Battle coming up.
Cupcake Battle?
Cupcake Battle.
People will be throwing cupcakes at each other?
No. Definitely not. We have 17 bakers that are signed up, making all kinds of different cupcakes for people to sample. You buy a ticket, you come in, you get to try 17 bakers' mini cupcakes, because 17 full-size cupcakes that would be a lot.
We want you to fit out the door on the way out.
Right.
So.
But yeah, you come in, you check it out, you get to vote for your favorites, and the winners get cash prizes.
Very nice. And there are different categories, right? So you have a pro category. We were talking off camera about that too. Who are the pros who are going to be there?
We've got some great pros this year. We've got 6 pros, which is the most we've ever had in professional category. So we've got Beth Carter-Dolan from Sugar Maker Bakery.
We love Beth. I'm not a betting person, but I'm going to put my money on her.
She has won it 5 times so far.
Wow.
So yeah, but the rest of them are coming for her. So she has to step up her game real big time. We also have Kristen Hargraves, who is at Memorial Hospital. Nora Pilar, who has Happy Belly Bake Shop, which is actually a gluten-free bakery. So that'll be fun. Crystal Stewart from the Cooling Rack. Teresa Struble from Cake Baker, or The Cake Baker. And then Julie Tavares from Batter Up down in Chicorowa.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And there are categories outside of the pros as well.
There are. That's the one everybody's always excited about. But yeah, we have home bakers, we have teen bakers, and we have child bakers.
Very cool. Yes. Any Easy Bake Oven cupcakes coming?
Not that I've heard of. No, it's really funny because the children who have signed up are very, very serious about their baking.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, what goes into a winning cupcake? Have you experienced the actual? Do you get time? I know sometimes when you organize an event, you don't get time to enjoy it as a normal person does. Do you get to go around and try the cupcakes?
Usually what I do is I'll sneak them onto a plate that I can try later.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm usually running around either taking pictures or answering questions or, whatever. But, yeah, it really depends on the people.
Do you think that sometimes you can, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but do you think you can fool people by decorating nicely and winning them over visually?
No, but I mean, that's part of it. I mean, definitely there is a separate category that our board president actually started a few years ago just based on the best displays.
Yep.
And there are some phenomenal displays, let me tell you. They really go all out, some of the bakers, to make them just look amazing. But the public votes on the taste.
Do you ever do it blindfolded?
No, because they got to go around. We have these tickets. And they're done in 4 parts.
Okay.
Each part is a different. This is the professional. They rip off, and they go into bags for that specific category.
I see. So it's your ticket, but it's also your
vote. Yes. So you get to vote in every category. So you got to put them in the right colored bags.
Right.
And you couldn't do that if you're blindfolded.
No, you might accidentally put it in the trash or something like that.
You could. Yeah. But that's the public definitely votes for this one. There's that's the only way that people can cast votes is to buy a ticket and put them into the proper bags.
All right, we're talking with Lisa Defoe of Valley Promotions about the upcoming Cupcake Battle. It's February 17th, which is a Sunday.
Yes.
North Conway Community Center.
North Conway Community Center.
And this is a fundraiser for Valley Promotions.
It is. This is we have 2 throughout the year that are solely for us, and this is one of them. It's been our biggest fundraiser to date. We have one in the fall that's catching up with it, but the cupcakes, people love cupcakes.
Yep.
And in February, it's the first Sunday of February vacation week, so we've got people here. Tickets are selling really, really fast, though.
Okay. And you will sell out? Like, is there a finite amount of tickets?
We only sell 200 tickets because, you can only ask bakers for so many cupcakes.
Yep.
So we only sell 200 tickets, so they're going fast.
And if someone's watching who says, I want to know how my cupcakes measure up, and they want to bake for next year, because it's too late to get in for this year.
Yep, we're set.
They can contact you?
They can absolutely contact me. Email valleypromotions@gmail.com. They can give me a call, 603-374-6241. They can check it out on our website, valleypromotions.net. It's got all the information. And it's actually, we're just getting ready to post the flavors that all of these bakers are putting in as well. So it's a really great variety of flavors. We've got everything from salty to sweet to chocolate, lots of chocolate. Yep. That's really popular.
Well, I think we have that first weekend of February vacation. I think we set your calendars for you today. So you're going to see you're going to cross-country ski on Saturday, see wild animals at Jackson Saturday night. Then on Sunday, you're going to go over and participate in the Cupcake Battle, and you'll help decide the fate of cupcake bakers here in the Mount Washington Valley, telling them who's best.
Right, and it's kind of a big deal to these people now. A lot of returning champions, and we've got a lot of people coming up from the Lakes region this year, which is interesting.
Very cool.
So the word is spreading.
Well, they know that the Mount Washington Valley is the cupcake capital of New Hampshire. So
apparently they do. It's good.
All right. So have we missed anything? Anything else you want to talk about? I see is this a dine to donate?
Yeah, we've got a dine to donate the Monday prior to on the 11th of February. And we always do it just before the Cupcake Battle so we can sell the last of the cupcake tickets there. So that's at Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Kind of suspicious that Beth Carter-Dolan, who enters the cupcake contest as the Sugar Maker Bakery, she also owns Spaghetti Shed. There she is right there. So I'm guessing she's like trying to grease the palms of people the night before or the week before.
All the bakers do have tickets to sell. I mean, that's their entry fee, is they have to sell tickets. So.
There's a lot that goes into making the best cupcake. It's not just baking. It's the handshaking and the greasing the palms beforehand.
And it's funny because Beth is one of the people that will say, don't vote for me just because I'm your friend. Legitimately vote for the best cupcake, which is really cool. She does, and they all do. I mean, it's amazing, these people's cupcakes. It's like, wow.
Yep. She makes a good chicken piccata too. So
yes, and lasagna is amazing. So. But yeah, and then we've got home bakers. We've got 4 home bakers. We've got 3 teen bakers, and we got 4 child bakers. So lots and lots of fun going to be happening there. And this year, it's brand new. We're going to add a cakewalk.
Ooh, cakewalk.
A cakewalk, yes. Some of the bakers have offered to drop off cakes that we can do auction with. So we're going to do a cakewalk because Olive Valley royalty will be there. And Roma Joe's has offered to set up a coffee station.
Very nice.
Which we've never had before, so.
It'll help you wash down the cupcakes.
Right, we usually just give them water as they come in, but.
I think actually they use coffee beans, like I think, is it wine tasting or like whiskey tasting? They use coffee beans to like replenish your palate, refresh it so that you can taste objectively.
I did not know that.
The next thing. So there you go.
There we go.
Cupcake,
it'll be perfect.
Sip of coffee, and then you can move on to the next cupcake.
So so there'll be lots going on there that day, and we'd love to have lots of people show up for it. We'd love to sell out again. We always seem to. So
right. People want more information because they've forgotten everything we said, or they want to remember later. What's the best place to go?
Probably valleypromotions.net. We try to keep that right up to date and all of the information there. So.
But don't wait. Get on it. Get your tickets now because you'll get shut out.
You will.
Have we forgotten anything, Lisa?
I think that's it, other than, the month after, just a real quick plug that we have Mount Washington Valley Mr. Pageant coming up in March. So we need some more men to sign up to represent our member organizations.
Very good.
So, yeah.
Find that at valleypromotions.net as well.
Absolutely. Right? We got lots happening there.
And I know that you were very excited that the groundhog did not see his shadow this morning, so spring is coming a little bit early.
Yes, it's and I don't think that's going to hurt us because I think we've got enough snow to carry us through the spring.
We do.
Wow. Can't see my house right now.
It's getting tough to find new places to put the snow.
It really is.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Best of luck during the cupcake battle. Folks, we're going to wrap things up here on the show. We have about 15 minutes left. We're going to try to sneak in another watch and win. Stay tuned. More White Mountains today after this.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, a 10-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant, set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. You can sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Red Rack Ale, or try one of our new beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop, on tap, or wherever great beers are sold across New England. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be. On 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads. And Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas, some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of attractions. And if you're just too tired, Joseph's has exactly what you need pre-made for takeout. Just heat it up in your home or condo. It's easy and delicious. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. It is a fine day outside and inside, of course. It's a fine day both places. So, let's take a look at our weather forecast. And there's a nice shot from Conway. And a nice morning outside this morning. Definitely I was going to click on here and see what the current temperature was here. But so our weather forecast looks a little bit like this. High pressure is going to slide southeast towards the mid-Atlantic on Sunday, and then Sunday morning we'll see some passing high-level clouds. High clouds will return later in the day, and overnight as a weak low drives south of the region. Then we're going to see some high pressure on Monday, another day of fair weather skies, and then Tuesday looks like we're going to start off fair weather, but could get some snow moving in on Tuesday evening. So for us today, mostly sunny, wind chill values as low as 16 below this morning. Temperatures around 20 degrees. Tonight dropping down to around 6 degrees, wind chill values as low as -4, so be aware of that, partly cloudy skies. And then on Monday, starting the day off chilly, -7 wind chill there in the morning, then mostly sunny, moving up into the upper 20s, and then on Tuesday in the 20s, sunny, wind chill values as low as 6 below in the morning, but then chance of snow in the afternoon climbing up to about 70%, and then into Tuesday night and Wednesday, looks like a pretty good chance of snow here on Tuesday. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, they look like this, to be mostly in the clear under partly sunny skies. Wind chills 40 below to 50 below. That's because of those gusts up to 100 miles per hour. Regular gusts 60 to 80, and temperatures about -5. So definitely a windy day. Not as windy as yesterday, of course, up there on the summit. We were talking with Tom Padham earlier, and he was out there when it was gusting in the 140 range. That's windy. That's definitely windy. That will blow some things around your yard, that's for sure. So, alrighty, and speaking of blowing and snow and everything else, well, don't forget we've got some local events to talk about later on, Watch and Win and other events. So we're an event kind of place. And so we're talking about blowing snow because that's what these ski areas have been able to do, and just creating just fabulous conditions. So let's jump into our snow report now and talk about those conditions. And our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And at Bretton Woods today, they're skiing on 24 to 44 inches of snow, 58 trails, 366 acres, 9 lifts going today, and it's machine groomed and loose granular. And don't forget that you can check out every Saturday afternoon. They have an adult and kids après ski party from 3:30 to 5, and then the adult from 3 to 5:30. So you can definitely check that out next Saturday, and then kind of going on from there. And but a perfect day to get on out there The lift started spinning at 8 a.m. today, and they have been grooming it out. And what an incredible photo right there. That's your view. So you go skiing at Bretton Woods, boom, there's your view. And moving on to Attitash Ski Area, they are skiing on 55 of their trails, all of them freshly groomed today. 242 acres, 19 miles of skiing, 8 lifts, machine groomed, frozen granular, and a base of 12 to 24 inches. And of course, they, as you can see there, they keep some trails that are not groomed for those of you who like the ungroomed surfaces. They have them. Cranmore Mountain has 48 of their trails open today, 20 to 30 inches of snow, 166 acres, 12 miles of skiing, 7 lifts, machine groomed, and loose granular. And another Bluebird photo there. King Pine, 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts. That means they're 100% open of machine groomed and loose granular down there. And the Twisted Pine Terrain Park is opening 5 new elements, or 5 different elements moved around there. So you definitely want to check that out. And don't forget, they've also got cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and the Tocodome Ice Skating Rink is open. Shawnee Peak over in Bridgeton, Maine is just skiing great. Sorry about that. I was looking at their sunrise. They had a sunrise skin and pancake breakfast, and just made me start thinking about that and how that would be very yummy. Don't forget, you can also ski this afternoon for just $32.99 from 12:30 to 4:30, and the lifts go all the way until 4:30 today at Shawnee Peak. And Sunday River, it's a sunny Sunday there at Sunday River. 93 trails, 507 acres, 37 miles, and 11 lifts are going, machine groomed hard pack. And don't forget, they do have some lifts that may be on a slight wind hold, so just be aware of that. Best way to keep track of that is to use the Sunday River app to make your skiing adventure fun. I think that would just be fun. You know, you're skiing around and checking out what's there on the app. So, you know, they have just different features of it. So very cool. Don't forget President's Week. They're going to have a week-long event with music at the Foggy Goggle. They'll have a murder mystery dinner, fireworks, night skiing, and more. So definitely check that out at Sunday River. Wildcat Mountain, they've got 20 trails, 134 acres, 4 lifts, machine groomed and frozen granular up there. And they've been grooming very hard, of course, making sure the conditions are right. Of course, they had a little bit of wind there yesterday. But what incredible views you're going to get from Wildcat this morning, just looking right across over at Mount Washington. And don't forget, they've got skiing today until 3:30. Cross-country conditions. Perfect conditions, perfect winter for cross-country. Bretton Woods has 18 to 24 inches, 51 kilometers of classic, 51 kilometers skate groom, inch of new snow in the last 7 days. All 57 of their trails are open, and that equals out to 101 kilometers of machine groomed and variable conditions. Bear Notch Ski Touring right there in Bartlett. Let them make a Bear Notch believer out of you. And they have nice machine groomed loose granular, 40 kilometers open, 20 kilometers freshly groomed, 30 kilometers classic, 35 kilometers skate groomed, and it's loose granular and powder on 28 to 38 inches of snow. Moving up towards Great Glen Trails, they've got all 45 kilometers open, 19 kilometers of classically groomed, 26 kilometers skate groomed, 2 inches of new snow for them, machine groomed loose granular up there. And don't forget, they've also got snow coach tours, the Tubing Hill is open, and you can also do some fat biking there at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country, they've, as they say, they've rolled out the white carpet. I like the sound of that. 8 to 15 inches of snow, 50 kilometers classically groomed, 50 kilometers skate groomed. It's all machine groomed and wet snow. And the Upper Village trails were groomed Saturday. They remain in good shape. And they've groomed 32 kilometers in the last 36 hours. So that's kind of a fun thing here. And, you know, for an example, if you want to do the out and back on the Ellis, it's a 12-kilometer round trip, you know, full circuit of the Prospect Farm, 20 kilometers. And if you want to go Yodel to Black Mountain via the Betty Whitney, 15 kilometers. So you can kind of plot that out and find out where you're going and where you're going to come back. And I did a little cross-country skiing last weekend, Hans. Got out on the old cross-country skis. Whoosh, whoosh,
Yeah.
so. I'm sorry, what? Were you talking to me? Was he talking? I don't know if he was even talking. So, all right. So those are some things. Yeah, let you know. Hey, watch and win.
Keep it. Keep it.
We have a fresh watch and win question out there.
Well,
this was the preview, but I have a fresh watch and win prize.
It's.
I have a gift certificate to the Omni Resort and Hotels and Resort, which of course is Bretton Woods ski area. So you can go skiing there at Bretton Woods. Anytime Alpine lift ticket or Nordic trail pass to Bretton Woods during the ski season. So that's going to be our prize. It's going to be our preview right now. As of February 8th, whose snow report included a no snow total of 18 to 131 inches in the last 6 days? Was it Vail, Colorado, Sun Valley, Idaho, Alaska, or Mammoth Mountain in California? So that's right. 89 to 131 inches in the past 6 days. I've seen the photos. It's true. And that'll be your question in a moment. You'll get a chance to win a Bretton Woods ski ticket. We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Kids Roll is for kids that are ages 4 to 14. And we do spend a lot of time, and we see a lot of kids that are just starting out in the program, but we also see a lot of children that have started here and progressed so they are masters all over the mountain. You know, they're skiing from the top of the mountain, they're looking for adventure in the terrain parks, going through the glades, and it's all about providing an adventure and encouraging them to continue to build their skills and increase their knowledge and proficiency of skiing and the safety and responsibility of being a skier or a snowboarder. This gives them the consistency, the experience, and the mileage they need to get a good footing under them.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit Cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. I want to show the flowers again. I like those flowers, and of course they're from Lemon and Tulips of Fryeburg, Maine, located right there on Main Street in Fryeburg, Maine. And let Lemon and Tulips put your tulips together this Valentine's Day. Call 207-935-7700. You can also check them out on Facebook and find out about them, or just stop right there on Main Street. And wow, that's a nice bouquet. That's really cool. I like those colors. I'm a rose guy. I like roses. So, Hans, do you know my favorite flower? I bet Lemon and Tulips will have it in the springtime. What my favorite flower is?
I think you just said you love roses.
I love roses, but it's not my favorite flower.
Daisies?
Nope.
Carnations?
Daffodils.
Oh, of course.
Daffodils are, and you know what? Here's a little Rob Clark story. So I love daffodils. They're my favorite flower. And I used to read Doonesbury when I was a kid.
Oh.
And Zonker was my favorite character in Doonesbury. And Zonker had a daffodil plant, and the daffodil plant was named Rob.
Okay.
What are the chances?
Well, I'll tell you why I love daffodils, right? Because spring, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I just am filled. Daffodil days are coming.
Yep.
But
There was a guy. I grew up in Rhode Island. I grew up in Barrington, Rhode Island, and there was a guy, Mr. Jones, and he had a rose garden, which is actually right near my elementary school. Thousands and thousands of roses, unbelievable. And you could walk through his garden. He just had this garden you could walk in. And then also in the spring, he had tulips. I'm sorry, not tulips. I'm thinking of tulips and lemons. But daffodils, as far as the eye could see, like a carpet of daffodils. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It just reminds me of the lupin we see in the spring. Just mile fields
of
lupin. Okay.
Yep.
So my other favorite flower has to be a crocus then.
Yep.
You know, crocus.
Crocuses.
Just you, Rebecca?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. What's your favorite flower? Roses. Oh, roses.
Roses, okay.
Yeah.
Remember that. Becca's favorite flowers are roses.
All righty.
All righty. Hey, why don't we check out what some of the events are coming up here in the MWV and the WMNF. Well, that's White Mountain National Forest. Here in the area. Let's talk about some events that are going on. And first one we want to tell you about, hey, don't forget that the Meisters mid-season party is happening at Cranmore February 13th from 4 to 7 at Zips Pub. Live music by Shark Martin. And won't that be fun? So hard to believe we're mid-season already for Meisters. Get out of town here. So that'd be a lot of fun. If you're a Meister or Meister lover, go check out the mid-season party at Cranmore. And Cranmore is also having a Valentine's Day half-price lift ticket deal. You can save on lift tickets for Valentine's Day. Adult lift tickets are half price when you purchase them online at least 24 hours in advance. So purchase your tickets at cranmore.com. Do it right now and plan to go skiing on Valentine's Day. Attitash After Dark and Bud Light are presenting a Crush, a Dave Matthews tribute band on Saturday, February 16th. The whole program starts at 3 p.m. with the Crush Acoustic Après Ski. 6:30 p.m. there'll be fireworks, 6:30 to 11. That starts Attitash After Dark. And Crush is one of the few accurate and authentic representations of the current touring Dave Matthews Band. So definitely check that out at Attitash. And on Saturday, February 16th, Attitash brings back the ever-exciting Skier Bordercross Open to all who are willing to line up against friend or foe with a first-to-the-finish all-out race through berms, jumps, and rollers. The event will have your adrenaline pumping as you cross the finish line, wanting more. And don't forget, it's time for the weekly online Watch and Win question. Last week's prize was a Bretton Woods lift ticket. The question was, which of these mountains is named after a Native American? Was it Mount Chicora, Mount Kearsarge, Mount Wambeck, or Mount Muzilaki? The winner, of course, was Mount Chicora, absolutely. And the winner, drawn from all correct responses, was Jill Ambrose. The crowd is loving it. Jill. Jill's at home raising her cup of coffee going, thank you very much. Thank you, I'm Jill Ambrose, I won last week. So congratulations, Jill. And this week, we have a lift ticket valid at both Attitash and Wildcat. So you have to answer this question. Mount Lafayette is located in which range? Is it in the Presidential Range, the Carter-Moriah Range, the Sandwich Range, or the Franconia Range? And to answer, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and we'll draw one winner from all the correct answers. Good luck. So you can be just like Jill Ambrose. Congratulations, Jill. So, yeah, congratulations. So, here's a Watch and Win question for you right now so you can win a ski ticket to Bretton Woods. As of February 8th, whose snow report included a new snow total of 89 to 131 inches in the last 6 days? Was it Vail, Colorado? Was it Sun Valley, Idaho? Was it Alaska? Or was it Mammoth Mountain in California? Good morning, White Mountains Today, 356-6619. Good morning.
Hi, is it Mammoth?
It is Mammoth Mountain. I don't even have to look at the answer. I've been seeing the Facebook posts about Mammoth Mountain. So unbelievable amount of snow. Who's on the phone?
This is me.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing very well. So we have for you a lift ticket to Bretton Woods.
Woo-hoo.
So hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So, yeah, I just saw a picture today, in fact, of Mammoth, and it showed the parking lot, and it shows the cars, and then it's got to be 30 feet of snow behind the cars. I don't know where they're putting it all. They actually closed, I think it was Monday and Tuesday, they were closed because they had too much snow.
Wow.
I remember pictures, was it either last year or the year before, where literally you couldn't see the chairs on the chairlift because they were buried in snow.
Wow.
On one of the spots. Unbelievable amount of snow. Fabulous skiing. Good friend of mine works out there, so he posts all these pictures, and so we get to see those. But just so cool.
Amazing.
So cool. That's a lot of snow. All righty. We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
The Oxford House Inn in Fryeburg Village is a Maine certified environmental leader. Enjoy seasonally changing, innovative menus featuring natural, local, and often organic foods prepared by a classically trained chef. Dine with mountain views in a candlelit dining room, or relax in Jonathan's, their granite-walled pub.
Good food and good times has been the motto at the Red Parka for more than 30 years. Family owned and operated, the Parka is famous for its great steak dinners, innovative menu, refreshing beverages, and dancing in the pub, located in Glen, New Hampshire.
The Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson has been a favorite of locals and tourists for decades. Enjoy Yankee-style cuisine in a rustic, three-story post and beam barn with views of Black Mountain Ski Resort. Sit fireside, enjoy live music, après-ski, or a family dinner.
Traditions Restaurant and Pub at Purity Spring Resort offers lakeside dining with classic and creative comfort food, craft beers, seasonal cocktails, wine, apps, and fresh entrees in their cozy pub and dining room. Just 15 minutes south of Conway on Route 153, traditionsnh.com. Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
Hey, good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today. Just a few minutes left in the program, so we want to make sure you have all the info you need. Let's start off with our weather forecast for you today. Today, mostly sunny. Wind chill values were chilly this morning, but temperatures climbing up to around 20 degrees today. Still windy out of the northwest, 10 to 15 with some gusts up to 30. Tonight, partly cloudy and temperatures around 6 degrees, but could get some wind chill values as low as -4. Monday's going to start off chilly also, maybe -7 in the morning with wind chill, so be aware of that. Temperatures around 28 degrees during the day. Then on Tuesday, sunny again, wind chill values again, 6 below in the morning, climbing up to around 22, but then chance of snow in the afternoon, moving into Wednesday, 70% on Tuesday. I was waiting to see if there was something else there. So, hey, let's talk about some other events happening in the Mount Washington Valley. And one of my favorite ones is coming up this weekend, and it is the annual Ice Harvest and Winter Carnival down there at the Remick Country Doctor Museum and Farm. I remember going to this and just seeing the celebration of old-time winter tradition and more, located on the grounds of a historic farmstead. Try your hand at the many steps of harvesting ice blocks from the pond, then watch as they're carted and stored in the ice house. Enjoy seasonal festivities, outdoor activities, games, demonstrations, live music, take a ride in the Model T antique snowmobile, see a Bob House display, and then they also have some hot down-home lunches and snacks for sale. And they also have a 5K snowshoe race starting at 9 a.m. Pre-registration is required for that. Wildcat Mountain's going to have a torchlight parade next Saturday. Ski Patrol and Ski School is going to journey down the hill after dusk to form the Torchlight Parade. It's a great event that brings families and friends together on the ski mountain, and it's going to be from 5:30 to 6 for the Torchlight Parade. King Pine Ski Area has a whole bunch of things going on for February Vacation Week. Always check them out at kingpine.com. Starting off on Saturday, they have a kids' fun race, horse-drawn sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, powder bear, moonlight snowshoe tour. And then continuing during the week, they're going to have a silly slalom race on Monday, horse-drawn sleigh rides throughout the week, kids' fun races many days, Gold Rush on Friday, which candy and goodies can be found all over the Porcupine Trail. Also a snowshoe tour, and then on Saturday, horse-drawn sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, powder bear, Kings Mark Big Air Series. So that's all happening for February Vacation Week at King Pine. And coming up next Sunday, it's the 8th Annual Cupcake Battle at the North Conway Community Center. It's a sweet fundraising event to benefit Mount Washington Valley Promotions. Bakers will vie for the prizes in 4 categories, which include professional, home, teen, and child. A $12 ticket entitles the guests to sample 1 miniature cupcake from each of the bakers and to cast their vote for their favorite in each category. Doors will be open to the public from 1 to 3, and tallying in awards directly following for the 8th Annual Cupcake Battle. And don't forget that White Mountains Today is live each morning of February Vacation, and we're kicking it off President's Weekend with a Watch and Win extravaganza. Tune in for your chance to win incredible prizes, including apparel and gear from Outdoor Research, Patagonia, Thule. There'll be local lift tickets, trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, and more. You can watch us on local cable TV or stream us from anywhere. In fact, you can search for White Mountains Today live stream on YouTube or find us on whitemountains.tv. And I've seen that prize closet with all those new prizes in there. That's pretty cool. A whole bunch of stuff for us to give away during February Vacation Week. Hey, watch and win. Take a break, and then we're going to come back, and I have a ski pass to Jackson Cross Country. So that is going to be our watch and win prize when we come back.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original Restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Horse Feathers is a North Conway landmark, serving sustenance, merriment, and cheer for over 26 years. A must-stop during any Mount Washington Valley vacation. Their blog is updated almost daily and is the best source for all that is in the valley.
Snow Village Inn owners Kevin and Jen invite you to enjoy a cocktail by the fire or on the porch overlooking the mountains. Then, settle into Max's restaurant for flavorful classic dishes with a creative twist made from farm-to-table ingredients whenever possible. Max's at the Snow Village Inn is located in Snowville.
Merlino's Steakhouse has been owned by the Luciano family for over 48 years and features signature Angus beef, Italian, fresh seafood, a sports pub with 4 TVs, and a pub menu. Look for the sign of the Black Steer on the North Conway Strip, walking distance to hotels and outlet shopping.
Open since 1953 and voted one of the top 10 Irish pubs in New England, the Shenandoah Pub in Jackson Village has an extensive menu of affordable comfort food priced under $15.95, including their famous hand-tossed thin-crust pizza. Kids are welcome.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Good morning, welcome back. Time to wrap up things here. Wondering what to do for Valentine's Day? Well, you know, flowers are definitely something you want to consider on Valentine's Day. So there we go. There's our beautiful bouquet from Lemon and Tulips, and out of Fryeburg, Maine. So the floral centerpiece, Lemon and Tulips of Fryeburg, Maine. So let Lemon and Tulips put your tulips together this Valentine's Day. Give them a call, 207-935-7700. Located right there on Main Street in Fryeburg, Maine. Some beautiful bouquets right here. And my favorite's coming up here in a sec. There it is, that one. That one's just really nice. Wow. But just such beautiful things. So you get that there. Lemon and Tulips in Fryeburg, Maine. And it is Valentine's Day, so especially you gentlemen, remember that. It's 4 days away or 5 days away, whichever way you do the math. So don't wait until Valentine's Day morning. I did that once.
Once. You did that
Once, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I was busy. It didn't.
It didn't go. Let's give something away.
Hey, let's give some away. We have a day pass to Jackson Cross Country, and what incredible conditions the cross country ski areas are having this year. And Jackson has so many trails open, so much groomed conditions. I drive by there actually quite a bit, and I see the skiers out there just having a great time there in Jackson. So it looks like I'm dancing. You know, they should combine cross country skiing with disco dancing. I think so. So you give us a call right now, 356-6619. That's the number to call. And you should be able to get this because we kind of gave it away earlier. What state leads the nation in number of operating ski resorts? What state leads the nation in number of operating ski resorts? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
New York.
It is, in fact, New York. Absolutely 50 ski resorts are in New York. Congratulations. Who's on the phone?
Mark Bob.
Mark, where are you calling from this morning?
North Conway.
Calling from North Conway. Well, awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching. And hang on the phone. We're going to get some more information. So there we go. 51, the number of ski resorts there. And so Mark has won a day pass to Jackson Cross Country. So Hans and Becca, thank you so much for making things run smoothly in the other room. And, of course, make sure you start watching next Saturday. And you can just keep it turned on for the entire week because, well, next weekend we've got Bear Knot Ski Touring, plus the MWV Rec Path, plus it is a Watch and Win Extravaganza weekend. And then we go into every single day being here on White Mountains Today. So make sure you tune us in all week long. And thanks so much for watching today. This is Rob Clark saying see you next time on White Mountains Today. Oh, let's, Hans Bauer, Meister's coming up. Here we go. How's that? How's that for an introduction? Love watching the Meister video.
Week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Physical Therapy at Memorial Hospital, helping you return to your optimum best. Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
Alex.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Physical Therapy at Memorial Hospital, helping you return to your optimum best. Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
Alex Drummond. Remax Rebel, look at that start. Alex is... well, him and his brother both, incredible athletes. We are at that sweet spot at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're at that sweet temperature spot for beginners and experts, somewhere in the low 30s, just absolutely fast. John is out on some serious powder skis. Double cambered powder skis. Whoa, see, they're wide. He's making it though, he's making it. Someone else out of the gate with some speed. Didn't want to talk with me. Doesn't have time. She's good, whoever that is. And we got another one out of the gate. Another gal. They don't have time for interviews. That's Elizabeth. Is Elizabeth for the ski dogs. She came out with a nice sweet mug. Now it's 4 p.m. Both courses are open for a $5 donation. And there's your classic. This is Amelia. Amelia, former state champion with Kennett High. Oh, having trouble keeping focus. Amelia skis for the heebie-jeebies. Hey! Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Yeah, look at these kids. Nice. The snow smells fierce. Is that what you're saying?
No, the snow knows cheesecake.
Look at this is great snow. Contemplation. This is a nice deep dark shadow suit. You know? Who needs all that color? This is a great deep. I'll call you the shadow.
You doing?
Yeah. It's after 4 and the lights are on. Yeah, these are the Dusk Runners. Oh yeah, I kind of like the evening. Oh! Hillary and Andrew over here. Talk to us about your operation. Yeah.
Well, every week there's a Meister's Alpine race. We have a Meister's Tour uphill and downhill race. And so these are going on from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. And we've got a nice course with lights that goes up the south slope, traverse across over the Meister Start to the north slope, and we have a nice little course set up with blinking red lights and a couple other LED lanterns. But it's a good chance if you're looking to try backcountry gear, you can reserve it. Just email me, Andrew@skithewhites.com. It's a great opportunity to just get your first backcountry experience in a controlled environment. And if you like it, you can end up buying a pair from me.
Fantastic. See you all next week.
People around the world are driven to push themselves.